to the Paul Cruz Sales Agency. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I have a very powerful, exciting, and more importantly, a very valuable topic that I'm going to share with you that I hope you receive it because it's going to help your business. Okay? Before I dig into the topic, if you like this video, do me a favor, smash the like button. If you like the video, share your comments, share your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm about to share with you. And also, if you want to follow me on my channel, you know what to do. Just hit the subscription button below and hit that notification button. Now, these 7 steps that I'm going to share with you, I eat, breathe, and live this. I don't ever share content or produce a video that I don't actually live by and that I do every single day. Okay? And I believe this is one of the most important topics that I'm sharing because at the end, this is where it all begins and this is where it all ends. 7 powerful steps that you need to master, learn, improve on, grow, make it be part of your characteristic or your character in every day of your life. Because if you do this, you're going to take your business and your life to a different level. Now, I'm not the type of sales coach or trainer or content producer that talks a lot about money or tries to show off, exotic cars or jewelry or mansions. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. I leave that for other people. I'm all about mindset and attitude. I'm all about helping people build a strong foundation and then let them use what they want so that they can grow and make whatever amount of money they want to make. That's on them. Me personally, I don't need to talk about making money. I don't believe I need to inspire and encourage people by talking about money. So it may scare a lot of people away. I may not get a lot of followers and things like that. I'm okay with that. All I care about is the customers that I have and what I produce for them. Now, let's dig into this topic. 7 powerful steps to increasing your value or growing your value. You see, we all have a value. You need to determine what your value is based on your skill. And we all have a skill. And somebody's skill may be more valuable than your skill. Does that make sense? So, how do you continue to grow your value and increase your value? Well, I'm going to share that with you. The number one thing that you must do and you must understand is to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're going to be miserable. And loving what you do is meaning you go through anything and you deal with anything and you overcome obstacles and trials and adversity to accomplish what it is you love to do, whatever it is. And you're very passionate about it. And you have a strong enough why you want to do that. And then the how will follow it. You also have to know and understand that what you love to do has value for other people to want. That's the key. Does that make sense? Okay, number 2. Don't do what you're doing for money. Now, you might think that I'm against making money, and I'm not. I like earning my money. I don't focus on money. I don't do things for money. I used to. I do things because I have value and I share it and I give it and people pay for it. But money is not what motivates me. I love what I do and I don't do it for money. So if you're doing something you're doing right now for money, now we all have different circumstances, but if you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, and you want to start a business because you want to make money, that's the wrong reasons to do it, in my opinion, because you're never going to have real value. and you're going to be miserable. And also, that's how people get corrupted, because money is the motivating factor or the determination for them to do what they do. Has nothing to do with value, has nothing to do with helping people, has nothing to do with giving of you. It just has to do with making money. And I've been there, and that's not a good position to be in. Does that make sense? Number 3, you have to work smart and you have to work hard. Some of you have heard this before. There's a business saying, work smarter, not harder. That's a bunch of nonsense, in my opinion. Because if you look at the top athletes in their profession, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, hockey, boxing, it doesn't matter. You look at entertainers, you look at musicians, real estate moguls, entrepreneurs, small business owners, anyone who is successful in their business, in their profession, they learn how to work smart. And once they understand how to work smart, they're going to work harder to become better at what they do so that they can increase their value or grow their value, right? So you got to work smart and you got to work hard. And let me give you an example. Once you understand the fundamentals in your profession, in your industry, and you know how it works, aren't you going to be smarter than most people? Aren't you going to work harder than most people? Look at LeBron James or Tom Brady or any top athlete, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, the boxers. They understand fundamentals. They work smart. And then once they understand their craft, they work harder than anybody to be the best. So you got to work smart and you have to work hard. Number 4, this is where a lot of people go wrong. You have to perfect practice. You got to do perfect practice or practice perfect. There's also a business saying, practice makes perfection. That's not true. Well, it's true in this way. You could be practicing wrong, expecting a different result, and then you're frustrated and not knowing why are those results not what I want? Because of your practice. Because the way you train is the way you're going to perform. Right? So think about that. I'll give you another example. Mindset. The way you think is the way you're going to act. Why? Because your actions are tied to your thoughts. So your mindset determines your attitude, right? So if you practice your mind and the right thoughts, your results and your actions are going to be the right results based on that thought. So you got to practice perfect. You got to practice the right way. You got to train the right way. Does that make sense? Number 5, you have to stay focused. That's a problem in today's society. Everything is so fast. It's so easy to get distracted with social media, with texting, with all these different types of apps. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to lose focus. You have to stay focused. Because if you love what you do and you have value and you're not focused, you're doing it for nothing. It's going to go to waste. So if you're not focused, you can't work smart and you definitely can't work hard. You just can't. Does that make sense? So stay focused, very important. Number 6, be disciplined. Very hard to do. Again, there's a lot of distractions in this world today. And being disciplined is disciplining your mind, the way you think, the way you take action. Being disciplined is doing the things you don't like to do, but you embrace it and you act like you love doing it so that you can grow your value. Discipline is when you don't want to do something and you don't feel like doing it. You want to take another hour nap. Doing it when you don't want to do it is when you should be doing it. That takes mental discipline. Because remember, if you're not mentally disciplined, then physically and everything else is not disciplined. Does that make sense? So you have to be disciplined, number 6. Now, number 7, I wanted to use as number 1, but I wanted to set the tempo and the rhythm to where I want to go. Number 7 is starve out your distractions. The number 1 distraction is the way we think, the mental distractions, the environment in our mind. But you also got to starve out everything else that's not leading you to your goal. Whether it's chatting too much on the internet, whether it's spending time with people just talking nonsense and nothing getting done, not leading you to the end result. Not associating with people that waste your time. Or you're allowed to waste your time. Because one thing we can't get back is time. And if your time is not being used to produce money, or earn money, or increasing your value, then you're losing time. So you have to starve out all of the distractions. Why? So if you starve out your distractions, right, then you can feed your discipline. You can feed your focus. Because if you're starving one, you're feeding something else, right? And if you starve out your distractions, you're going to be able to feed the perfect practice. You're going to be able to feed working smarter and working harder. You're going to be able to feed what you love to do. And you're going to be able to starve out not doing it for money. This is all interacts with each other. This is like a machine. And this is something that's free. It's something that's priceless. These are steps that if you do every single day, not only does your business grow in value, not only does it grow financially, not only does your sales grow, but you know what grows, the most important thing? Your relationships become more valuable. You become more valuable. It becomes part of your character. Your environment in your business becomes more valuable. People want to be part of it. But you got to starve out everything else. Does that make sense? So anyway, guys, these are things that I'm conscious of. I practice every day as part of my life. And when one is off, then everything is off. So it's important that you do that. So let's just recap it. Number one is love what you do. Number two, don't do things for money. Number three, work smart, work hard. Number four, perfect practice. Number five, stay focused. Number six, be disciplined in everything. And number seven, starve out any and all of your distractions and then watch your value grow. Thank you for your time. I hope this has been helpful. Again, if you like this video, smash the like button. If you want to follow me, hit the subscription button below. Share your comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I would love to hear from you. Till we speak again, I say goodbye. This is Paul Cruz with Paul Cruz Sales Agency. Have a fantastic day.